What's up, y'all? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I see a whole bunch of y'all in here. Okay. Well, let's all get started.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien. ATLien.
Get ready. Get ready. Who's ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? What's up, squad? What's up? What's up? What's up? I see everybody is in the room ready. Okay. Chris Maxwell told me to hurry up. He got in here first. He or she. I'm not sure. Shout out to my mods, Princess AG and C Patterson. I see y'all in here. Where is Puffy's mom? Where is Shoe Girl? I see all y'all in here. Some people didn't show up to work today. I see the squad. I see the patron members in here. Sickle but not broken. I see you. I see you, T Brown. I see my members in here, Stephanie and Kiana and Queen P and Keisha and Jonathan. Everybody is here. Look, I was bored. I wasn't going to come on tonight because I felt like I did too many lives yesterday. And one of the 48 laws of power is the more you're seen, the more common you appear. So, that's why you see Queen Beyonce be disappearing every now and then, because it's like she don't want to appear common. She, goes on vacation. She goes on some yacht somewhere for a few months. And then y'all be like, where is Beyonce? Where is Beyonce? And that's how I be doing. I'll compare myself to Beyonce. Oh, the nerve, the gall, the unmitigated gall. But anyway, sometimes I have to sit offline. I'll be like, let me sit. Let me make them miss me. So they be like, where is Michelle? Where is she? Where is she? So anyway, I did 2 lives yesterday and I felt like y'all saw me too much. So I wasn't going to go live today. However, while I thought, for some reason, I thought the ratings did come out the next week. I don't know why I thought that. I just knew they were going to be late. And so late meaning a couple of days late. They normally come out on Tuesdays. They came out on Wednesdays. So the ratings for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we already knew what they was going to look like. But anyway, before I get there, y'all go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you are a newbie. If you are a newbie, welcome to the ATLien live show. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of things. Y'all see behind me? Y'all see who I got behind me? I got the stripper gate behind me. I got Bolo. I got Portia. And I got Kenya more. Kenya was off the chain. But anyway, it says bad news, but if you look with me in front of it, it says boss, because I'm a boss. Okay. But anyway, I digress. We're gonna talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. And I invited, a special guest. I wanted to, talk to someone who had a PhD in RHOA just like me, and kind of toss around what is going on with the ratings, why are they dropping, and before I get into that, before I bring him on, I wanted to go ahead and touch on what the ratings were for this past week's episode, season 13, episode 9. I think it was called The Hostess with the Least-est or something to that effect. It was actually, season The Hostess with the Least-est. 1.10. 1.10. This is the lowest rated episode in like years. Like, I'm looking back. I looked at last season. I don't see nothing lower than a 1.6 last season. 1.6, the lowest was like last season. Then here we are. What was this? Season 11. The lowest episode was Reunion Part 3. That was 1.67. But throughout most of this season, they average about 1.8 and 2. Then let's go back all the way to season 10. 2. We did this before. And look, that, when they throw those little extra episodes in there, they be low, like the 10th anniversary special. That was like a 1.7 or something. But everything else, within the season, Look at all these twos. Look at all these twos and threes and twos and threes. Now, how we get to season 13, unlucky number 13, episode number 9. I guess because they stretching out this whole strippergate situation. But whatever the case may be, this episode was the lowest in dang 4, 5, 6 seasons. I didn't go back all 13s, but dang, it is crazy. So anyway, 1.10 was the ratings. I know I told y'all I would come on and talk about the ratings, whether they are high or whether they are low. We thought that, last week they was on the upswing. They was up to 1.4, which was just a little bit higher than they had been all season, but not quite as high as even the first episode. They can't even break 1.4, 1.45, 1.5. Like, why we're not watching? Why y'all not watching? Can somebody tell me why y'all not watching? Y'all let me know. Now, as far as this conversation is concerned, I thought we can, just dive into it. You should be enjoyed to say we should have live tweeted. Okay, Miss Parks made the show. Let me know. Were y'all sitting in front of y'all TVs last Sunday waiting? You said you are boycotting. Okay, I'm boycotting too. So I just, instead of like watching it on the network, I watch it on a bootleg somewhere. Don't tell nobody because they already after me. They are already after me. Is that what it is? Y'all are boycotting for NeNe? Press 1 if you boycotting for NeNe, and press 2 if it's just boring as hell. Let me know what y'all think. 1 if you are boycotting because NeNe is gone, or 2 if it's just boring as hell. It's a reason y'all not watching, and we need to dive in tonight and try to figure this out. We need to issue a SOS, save our show, SOS, SOS. Oh, it's a tie. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It looks like it's a tie. Most people saying ones though. It looks like it's the NeNe effect. It's the NeNe effect. Bravo then fired their star player. They done fired that. Look, not fired. Let me take that back. She didn't get fired. She left of her own free will. Y'all ain't gonna get me beat up by the reality show people. This NeNe left. NeNe walked out of season 13, left them high and dry. Poor little Latoya Ali had started beefing with NeNe before the season even started, thought that she was gonna get her peach because of that. And yeah, it didn't work. You said, and we don't like Andy. Oh, okay. Slow down. Oh, okay. I see y'all. It's 1,000 people in here. Go ahead and like, please, and thank you. As you come in, make sure you like, because we're gonna get into what is going on this season and try to, figure it out and come up with some solutions. I'm sure they watching. I'm sure they lurking in the bushes somewhere. Somebody be paying attention. They mad at me. I told you Flopso was mad at me the other day. Everybody mad at me for what I say, but nobody's listening, but everybody be mad. I don't understand. But anyway, I digress. Okay, ones. Okay. Basketball wise ratings are low. What? Andy is the issue. Well, shout out to my Facebookers too. I always forget to shout y'all out, but y'all know I love y'all over there. Shout out to Facebook. If y'all want to come where all the people are, come over to YouTube. I'm at youtube.com. Michelle Brown. Well, let me introduce one of my guests today, because I'm gonna let y'all talk too. But I wanted to bring in a fellow, housewives head and see what he had to say about it. He always be lurking in the chat and stuff. Hey,
I'm not qualified to speak no more.
Why you not qualified? You quit too? Did you quit?
I walked out.
Oh, are you boycotting for Lanithia?
But no, I keep
teams on us. How you not supporting your queen?
I just keep forgetting, when the show gonna be on.
So, like for 13 years, they've been coming on Sundays. How can you forget?
I mean, I'm just taking it day by day in quarantine. I'm just blaming it on quarantine.
Okay. So, but what, I mean, honestly, for real. I talked to you a little bit about this offline, but what do you think? Like, why is it, like, I thought the ratings would be going up as they get nearer to Strippergate, but now it looks like the ratings are going down. What's going on? You think they're stretching it out too much?
I think that, and then I think, well, I was gonna say they missed a week, but I guess missing a week doesn't have anything to do with it. But I don't know. I just feel like we have been waiting and waiting, and we keep being promised that, okay, next week, oh, it's coming soon. It's gonna get good soon, and it's not getting good. From what I hear, because I haven't watched.
Just didn't work with me.
I mean, yeah, it's not getting good. The episodes
And look,
I've
I
been
haven't even
seeing.
been inspired. I thought that I honestly thought that the season would inspire me to even return to the blog. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's like, "Why you not blogging? You could be writing about this. You be breaking down the episodes," and I'd be like, "It ain't nothing to break down. Like you got to have inspiration to sit in front of a computer
Right.
and type paragraphs and paragraphs." And I'm like, I'm just not inspired, and that's not the only reason, but that's one of them.
Especially when the world is going on, behind you. There's shows that you actually watch. There's Netflix stuff. There's Uber Eats. There's so much going on. Like, what's going to make me stop and care about this show?
Now Uber. You can get some Uber Eats and still watch TV now.
Well, when I watch Uber Eats, when I watch TV while I'm eating, I like to actually enjoy what I'm watching.
Oh, I'm like Justin had gone so far as to start doing Gorilla Girl documentaries over his I'm like, he done left TV altogether. Justin over there creating his own TV station. I'm like, okay, this is
I'm
what you do.
shook.
This that black magic, that black boy magic, honey. Well,
Somebody,
oh, I'm sorry. Go
so-
ahead.
somebody asks, is Real Housewives production entirely black? That's what we were talking about earlier. I think that at this point, it feels like there's like nobody black, in charge of nothing. Because there's no way somebody black who knows what we appreciate about the show is letting this happen.
Right. I don't know.
Do you feel like maybe like how like the talent is getting priced out to where Bravo can't really afford them anymore? Do you feel like the good producers are doing the same? So they're going for like cheap newbies?
That's a possibility. That's a possibility because it's feeling like that. Because I don't even know who's on production now. I don't want to like reveal none of my sources, but I know a few people that are still there. But yeah, I don't know those people.
And it's changing more often than it used to. It used to be like they would be there for a while. I feel like now every season there's somebody new in charge.
Yeah. Somebody said Carlos needs to come back. Carlo got his own shows going on. They entirely gay. What's they got to do with it?
Well, if that was the case, it would probably be a better show.
Oh, look.
Oh, sorry.
Why you feel that way?
Because I just feel like, what if gays ever done wrong with TV? We like to be entertaining.
We're not gonna get the gays versus the straights. Not today. Not today. Carlos King already apologized and said it was his fault that the Real Housewives uses so much gay lingo. And I'm like, child, here we go. Here we go. But yeah, I really want to know, like, is it NeNe? Is it production sucks? Is it these storylines suck? Like, what could make it better, if anything?
I say, I feel like we keep having the same conversation. Like all of us making these videos. I just feel like we just need a break. I think the best thing they can do is announce. You remember how last year when we thought that there would be no show this year, we were so shook, like, oh my God. That's like the best thing that could have happened. They should have just said, oh, because of quarantine, we've halted production. We may do some sort of special like VH1 did. But they should have taken this time to take a break, because the real reason why they probably didn't is because they know the entire network rides off the back of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I just think that it's funny that they can't do that. That plan didn't work.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of like what I was saying in the beginning of this show when I was like, you use honor you use absence to create honor and respect. I feel like if they had like, sat out a little longer, because remember they sat out to December and everybody was ready, but then when it came, it was like, oh, we don't want to see this. So I felt like if they would have waited till the spring, perhaps it would have built up anticipation. Like even if NeNe was gone, it would have like, people would have wanted to see like what they came up with. Now it's like, I don't know what's going on.
And then how have you ever been at a job? I know you ain't worked a 9 to 5 in a while, but have you ever been at a job and you've been scared, like you're about to get fired, you did something wrong, but then you don't get fired and you're like so relieved and you perform better? Have you ever been in that situation?
Say it again. Wait, I
Like been
thought
at
I
a
was gonna be
job,
fired.
possibly gotten like a bad review by a customer or something to where it's like, oh shoot, I have a meeting and I may lose my job, but then you don't lose your job. Then you feel like, oh, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna be nicer or whatever. I feel like they need that scare a little. They need to feel like, oh, you know, the show has halted production for a year or two, and we got to earn this place back, because I feel like the girls are exhausted, production is exhausted, we're exhausted as viewers. Everybody needs a break, but I don't want the show to go away forever.
Yeah, but somebody made a good point the other day when they said that it's almost like the ladies who hold peaches are putting the onus of the show on the newbies are the friends. You know what I'm saying? It's like they ain't even working for their peach. It's like, let's put
It
this
goes
all on Toya. Like Kenya's putting everything on Toya. Candy, and all of them putting everything on like Marlo and whoever else. Last season it was everything on, Tanya and the cookie lady. It's like, where's y'all's drama? Like they don't want to get their hands dirty, so they make the friends and the newbies, i.e. Drew, get dirty for them.
And I feel like that goes back to that whole work scenario too. It's kind of like if you're in a position for a while, you start to feel like I'm over it. You start to learn little tricks to do less work, be less efficient. And you kind of just ride in the background and you're really just there for a check. It's kind of like they're just there for a check now.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. You want to take some calls and see what some of the people think?
Well, I already know who already in the queue.
Who? You?
You know who. Oh, you haven't posted the link.
He ain't, I was about to say, he ain't in here. Nobody's in here yet. I just posted the link I'm gonna pin it for those of you who want to join. We would love to hear from you. I just want to hear what your opinion is about, why the ratings have sunk lower than low. People are like, the ratings gonna go up for Strippergate, but Justin, I thought about that too, because when I start seeing all these clips circulating on Instagram and stuff, it's like it was gonna, like I told y'all, it was gonna be a nothing burger. It was gonna be some girls humping on girls or whatever. It wasn't gonna be as bad as everybody thought. And now, the closer we get to that, it look like y'all, sent us, the okie doke, played us, because I don't see where it's gonna be as bad as people said it was gonna be. But I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I can't speak on it.
Yeah, my thing is, I don't understand. Do you think maybe they just are editing and cutting it out because of, the problem I ran into with it being inappropriate?
Maybe.
Because if it's inappropriate for YouTube, isn't YouTube more lenient than TV?
No, not really. You see people humping on TV all the time. You see, partial nudity on TV all the time, especially on cable channels. Look, Below Deck and all of those other shows on Bravo, they be humping and catching STDs and everything else.
Oh. Well, I didn't, but I feel like it goes a little too far seeing stripper parts and stuff. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they even filmed that. Like why that was ever even approved as a scene.
From what I saw from last week, or the screeners or the preview for next week, the ladies was all covering up the cameras when they thought, they was off the clock and they was going to continue drinking and partying. And that's allegedly how they got whatever raw footage that they got. I feel like production kind of played them, but they needed to be played because they all were so boring.
Mm.
And they just saw them playing around and humping on each other and this, that, and the third. And it was just, all jokes because they was drunk or whatever.
But is that the show we want?
No, we don't want that show.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Bingeworthy. Hi, Justin.
Hi.
So, this is what my opinion is. So, I think part of the reason why the ratings are not as high as they used to be, or even comparing to last year, is that I think it's because they keep on leaking so much while they're taping. So then by the time you watch it, it's like you kind of know what's going to happen, or like you watch it and then it doesn't really resonate. It falls flat. It's not as like entertaining,
You think? I think there's always been some leakage, from having to write about this show for so many years. There's always been leakage. It seems like now they're even allowing, extended clips to come out every episode.
Yeah, they just keep on like, pumping all these like 1 minute, 2 minute like previews. And even like the one that they did, I think it came out yesterday with the stripper and stuff like that. It's kind of like, I don't know. I think it's social media, really. When you watch it, it's not that entertaining.
Okay.
Or maybe it's, I don't know. I just feel like we've seen everything there is to see when it comes to these women,
Okay.
And then they have the newbies all start all this drama, and it just, I don't know. It's just not the same.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, it used to feel like if we got some secret tea from like a Michelle, it was so premium and so luxurious, and it was like, oh my God, I gotta watch the show. Now it feels like we're not getting those exclusives because there's nothing exciting, and Bravo's faking those leaks, and it's like, there's nothing leaking because we don't care.
You know what I think it is? Let me toot my own horn for a minute. I think because I've been on break. This is the first break I've had in 14 years. I think it's my fault that the ratings are going down because I haven't been blogging about
them. They need to come back, Michelle.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just letting y'all, just sharing the obvious. All y'all got out there is the B-Snots and the whoever else is straight from the A is who y'all used to go to for all this housewife stuff, and straight from the A took a hiatus and nobody know what to do anymore.
Because you're the OG, Michelle.
I know, right?
And honestly, I just feel like people don't watch TV as much as they used to. I feel reality TV is really not what it was like 4, 5, 6 years ago. When you look at these top shows, people don't watch as much.
Right. Well, Mickey, I appreciate you calling in tonight.
Thank you, Michelle. Bye, Justin.
Bye.
Shout out to Stephanie. Stephanie said, we have social media. Who needs Bravo? Oh, okay, Stephanie. Hey, Sinitra.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
Hey, Queen.
Hey. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. We cold, but we all right over here in Houston. They did us dirty with this power grid, girl.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. I hope you're keeping warm.
Girl, I am now. I found somebody who had some power because all up until then, my house was a whole deep freeze. I was out there like cave woman status, grilling meat in the snow and ice and rain, and it was insane.
Oh,
but you can't keep a good girl down, so I'm still here. And I'm so happy to be able to hear your voice. Yeah, and you too, Justin, because listen, when you over here, you don't have no phones, no data, no electricity. It's like you really in the Stone Age for real. So like just hearing y'all voices, like hearing civilization again and seeing everybody in the chat, like I love y'all so much. And like it means everything for real.
Wow.
And yeah, and Michelle, I'm enjoying the show because I was watching the ratings drop too. Every time I got a little bit of power, a little bit of data, I peeped and looked. I said, ooh, this is interesting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And you
going.
know what I think it is? I think it's just dead. Like they need to go ahead. It's like they walking around dead and scared to lay down. Just buy them a tombstone. Somebody order some chicken. They scared to lay down. They walking dead right now. Zombies. It's
Don't
a
you
wrap.
think they should just take a break?
They should. They should take like a 3-season break and see if they can come back better. Because what I did notice with all of these housewives shows, you need somebody that's from the original cast to anchor the show. No, this show is not centered around anybody. You got like random, strange cliques doing strange things. I tapped out at the underwear sniffing at the table. That's when I tapped out. I didn't even want to watch the clips no more after that. Like at this point, they're so desperate for attention. Like they're doing everything. I joke about them. I joke about saying that they're going to end up flashing y'all in a minute. But I mean, at this point, they just might. I don't put nothing past them. It's desperation and it's leaking through the screen. And people saying it's Andy. Andy's part of it. But this whole thing is a mess. Like once you've done something, you've done it to death. I think I think that they believed at one point they figured out a formula. And that's the danger when people think they figured out a formula, they overdo it. And they've overdone it. They've given it to us until we're vomiting it back up. It's a wrap.
So you don't think there's anything that can be done besides,
I think Justin's right. Let them sit out for 3 seasons, see if the dead can be arisen, see if we can pull a Lazarus on them. But for right now,
I think 3 is too long.
Listen, I'm trying to go biblical, y'all. One for the Father, one for the Son, okay? Because at this point, they need a miraculous divine intervention. It's some foolishness. And as far as basketball wives, I'm gonna just throw this in for free. They killed.
Uh-oh, you froze. Oh no, it's the Wi-Fi. Sinitra, I'll put you in the back. I'm gonna bring you back when you start moving.
You know what?
Good too.
Right. You know what? Another thing I thought about maybe is the fact that Candy's not getting her little spinoffs. I thought
we had one. What happened to the OLG spinoff? Remember?
Well, production has stopped because of COVID. I haven't asked her camp if it's back up.
I was about to be shady. I'm like, was it the shooting? Like, what had happened? Did they get the bad press and decide we don't want to do it right now?
No, I think the shooting actually. Well, I think they were. This
is a safe space, Justin.
People be so sensitive. I can't be just. But I feel like the shooting probably was a good thing. Okay. Hey, y'all. Sorry about that. We're having Houston technical difficulties. So this is one of our fabulous rolling blackouts. I'm still over here live with y'all. But I was saying, like, basketball wives, I think they killed themselves with them attacking Queen OG. And I think they did not read the room to see how we felt about how important it is to protect our sisters and not attack our sisters based on features, complexion, texture of their hair, all of that foolishness. And that's all I wanted to say. I'm not going to keep y'all long because as you can see, it's straight up Lord of the Flies over here. But I did want to call in. I miss y'all so much. Y'all keep doing your thing. And every time I got a little power and a little data, I'm going to be watching y'all, okay?
Oh, thank you, Sanika, and stay warm. I appreciate you.
I'm going to try.
Right. Happy to see you. Bye-bye.
We need to pray for Texas, Tennessee, Chicago. It's a whole bunch of cities and states messed up with this snowstorm. My mom,
the news be so.
They got a whole bunch of Wait a minute. Look, I saw a picture back there. I'm like, who is that? Okay, I'm sorry, Justin. What you say?
The news be so extra and they be lying so much. I thought they were exaggerating about this whole winter weather until now.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Look, I'm checking.
Because I used to live in South Florida, and they used to make it seem like, our hurricanes, we were all so scared and the world was ending and we would just be chilling. So I just kind of got desensitized to all of the.
A lot of people did, but once they got all this snow, they was like, hold up, wait a minute.
Right. So definitely taking it serious now.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see who else in here on camera. Let me bring some on camera people first. Miss Connie, hey.
Hi, Michelle.
How you
Catch
doing?
me on a bad night. I look horrible.
You look comfy
I've
to
been
me.
trying to get on here. I mean, Alaka joined the same time, and I be coming in this room trying to get on. I can't get on, and now I said I'm gonna just turn it on tonight and see if I can get on. But you caught me. I look like I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize for my appearance.
This time of night.
Yeah, but anyway, I was looking at the news, and while she was on, did y'all know the governor quit and told them people y'all deal with it on y'all in Texas?
That's the article I saw this morning. I was like, he giving major Trump energy.
Oh, I just saw this on the Weather Channel, and he quit and said, y'all fend for yourself. He ain't doing, and they got nobody to help him.
Wow.
Republican governor quit.
He said that he was like, we don't owe y'all nothing. Yeah. Y'all need to figure it out. Only the strong will survive.
And they got the road that runs straight down. One side is Nebraska, one side is Texas. Texas ain't got no plows. They can't plow nothing. Nebraska all clear and clean. So if you cross the street, the road is clean.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah. You know what, Michelle? I was kind of boycotting because I love me some NeNe. Okay, I'm gonna get right into it. But I was boycotting, but I was taping it just to see how things were gonna go. And I'm having a hard time watching the tapings because I keep falling asleep. And I never fell asleep on Real Housewives until NeNe left. Now, here's the thing. They got rid of everybody who brought something to the show. Carlos King, of course, left because he used to produce, right? He's gone. You got rid of the husbands that were point on. So that excitement has left the show. Then Phaedra and that drama that left the show. And then NeNe was the straw that broke the camel's back. Nothing's going on. And I've been trying to watch it, but nothing's going on. And even though they
don't
say
get no Mark.
Huh?
We don't get Mark Daly with Kenya no more.
But Mark, he don't have it like the other husbands. There's nobody left. And what I think, and of course when NeNe left, Greg left. So the things that made the show worth rushing in to see on Sundays is not there. That chemistry is not there. They're all over the place. What's her name? LaToya Forever is taking all her points from Kenya. And Kenya's always been a failure. I just can't like her. She's pretty, but that's all that she is. There's no substance to her. And I saw this week's episode, and I think it was a real episode this week. The first one so far for the season. But it seems like everybody getting ready to turn on Kenya. Okay? Even Candy. So it's just really, really boring. It's hard to watch. There's nothing. I mean, I can't connect to anything.
Yeah.
The substance is not there.
Yeah, and they don't seem to be genuinely connected. No kind of way. Like, it's just weird. It's just a weird energy, but maybe it's just.
Yeah. And Drew Sidora is trying to figure them all out. I like her though, but she's trying to figure it out. And she kind of stands alone, in my opinion.
She does, because whose friend is she?
Nobody. I think you know what? I don't think she's gonna do another season because she's bored with the show and she's on it. What does that tell you?
It tells you a lot. It tells you a lot.
And she actually has a peach, right? Drew Sidora?
Yes, she does.
Okay. So I mean, and she's bored, and from what I saw on Sunday, I said to myself, she ain't gonna do another season. She's bored with this. But you never know. You never know. But I said from the beginning that, one, I didn't think the ratings were going to be good. And I felt like they were going to try to hang in there the best they could. But I think it's looking like they're dying out to where there won't be a season 14 unless they do something drastic. And what that's going to be, who knows?
Well, they already got mandatory tweeting on Sundays. Like, they have to go to work to push these episodes, and it's interesting to see now, but it's not working. They're gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna be interested to see what they do this Sunday to try to get people to tune in.
Michelle,
and I was bored with Basketball Wives too. That's another one. Basketball Wives. I don't know if it's the well, with Real Housewives, I know what that formula was broken up, and they killed that themselves. And they do need to get rid of Andy and put some new flavor in there. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. But Basketball Wives is failing too in my book. There's nothing there.
What were you about to say, Justin?
She brought up a good point about the husbands. That's something we haven't talked about in terms of like ways that the show has changed. And some of the most iconic moments, you know, involved the husbands, the whole fight, the NeNe calling Peter a bitch, like a lot. There's something about them being together as couples that give us a different energy.
Yeah.
And it's more authentic.
And, you know, they tried to do that little scene with Ralph and Cynthia husband, Mike. It fell flat too because it looked contrived, because it don't look like they even hang together like that.
Right.
And see his guts, like, I went to Tampa, you know, blah blah blah. And Mike was like, okay, and like, I don't know you like that.
Yeah.
And look, y'all noticed that Cynthia, the first couple of episodes, I felt like she was trying to fill in NeNe's shoes. She came in with the blonde hair. I think it was the second episode where she read her sister and she read Mike. And I said, look at her trying to be a NeNe.
Oh, okay.
Did you notice that in the first couple of episodes?
I mean, she was wearing blonde wigs and, you know, had her boobs out. So maybe.
And when she read them, remember when they went to see the place where they supposed to be getting married? And she came out, her face, and I said to myself, Cynthia's always been kind of quiet. And she read both of them at that place and basically told them and walked. She did a NeNe. She walked away, just like NeNe would have did. When NeNe was fed up, NeNe didn't have, she wasn't feeling, NeNe would walk away from him. And I thought to myself, she's trying to be like NeNe, and it ain't working.
Oh.
Did you catch that?
Yes, I caught it.
Mm-hmm. And so it didn't work, so I guess she gave up on that.
NeNe's personality. She might have NeNe's wigs, honey. She might even have NeNe's boobs, but she don't have that personality to go bloop, bow. You don't see Cynthia bringing no kind of energy except packing up meat to take the mic.
You can't fake a NeNe Leakes. You cannot fake a NeNe Leakes. NeNe Leakes was NeNe Leakes. She stood alone. She was original. You can't go in there and try to be her. It's not going to work. Okay. She had a flavor that nobody on the show could ever capture. I don't care if you liked her or hate her. Okay. I love me some NeNe, but there's times I didn't like what she was doing. But she made you watch. She made it exciting. You didn't want to miss on Sunday. Where now I'll be like,
especially
I'm boycotting, but I do the sneak peek I do record it and I do a sneak peek on it. And it takes me about 3 or 4 times to get through the recording because I keep falling asleep.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you for calling in tonight.
Thank you for having me, Michelle. I'm so happy that I finally got to talk to you because I just love you to death. You know you don't know this, but you actually saved my life.
Oh,
you and the squad saved my life because a year ago when I first joined, I just happened to come across you one night, never heard of you or whatever. I liked it. Watched a few, then I said, okay, I'm gonna join the squad. And I was in a very depressed state because my husband had been killed while I was in Europe. And the car crash was so horrific that there was nothing left for me to view. And then 2 more lives lost. My sister died from cancer. And 2017 was such a bad year. And then the pandemic hit. And I found myself not only lonely, but totally isolated from the world. And then I started watching you, and you made me laugh. I hadn't laughed in years. I didn't have a reason to get up. There was not a reason to get up every day. So you saved my life. I'm just saying that. Take it for what it is. You saved my life, and I appreciate you. Love all of y'all. I got a lot of favorites in the squad, and I just keep watching y'all because you're funny.
We love a testimony.
I am so humble, and I appreciate you for even, you know, sharing that and watching and joining us. Like, I appreciate all of y'all's energy because the same way you say I inspire you, you inspire me. Y'all really do. So I really
thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you know what? All that other crap, I saw some stuff from that guy who's what's his name? The Mr. Man Hands. Mr. Man Hands. I love that name, by the way. Some stuff that him and he was on some other blogger show, and I watched it the other day, and they were very disgusting to me. The way they were, the things he was saying. I forget her name. I wish I could. You probably seen it.
We're gonna leave the negativity over there. We all about positivity today, and we just gonna leave it over there. Let me go find me some sage. I left it downstairs. Dang. So yeah. I appreciate you, Connie, like for real. And look, I know y'all be windmilling in them streets for me, and I sure appreciate you.
Cause being on here with y'all is like I have company. Cause I'm when I say isolated, Michelle, I feel like I'm in prison. And I'm in, what do they do? I've never been to jail, but what do they do when you're in prison and they put you away from the population for weeks or months?
Solitary confinement?
Yeah. That's where I am.
You got the internet. You got us. So you good. The internet is a wealth of everything. So you straight.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. I love you so much. I think you are awesome, and you're the only blogger that I have subscribed to. I do like DJ Richie Scott, though, but I'm having a problem subscribing to the rest of them. But Bingeworthy, I like Bingeworthy. He's cool. But you're my favorite. You're my favorite. I don't know why. It's just your personality.
What'd you say, Jason?
Huh?
I was like, dang, Miss Connie in my face.
Oh, is that Binge?
Yes.
Oh, well, see, I don't know you. I can't even see. I'm on my phone right now. I can't see. I'm blind. But I love y'all. So have a good night. Thanks for having me, and I appreciate you finally letting me in. Let me in again, though, when I can put on my wig and do some makeup or something.
Okay, I will. Appreciate you so very much.
All right, honey. Love you guys. Bye.
All right, good night.
Bye-bye.
Shout out to Connie. Connie didn't know who he was, Binge. Well, now you
let me go with the name that the girls know.
I'm not gonna use my government no more. I need to tell y'all who I am.
Let me go with the name the girls know.
Hey, sis.
Hello.
Hey, sis. Hello. Hey, sis.
Is this my fave?
I said, hey, sis. I was talking to you, Justin.
Hey, sis.
No,
I thought you was talking to me.
No, I was talking to Justin.
Why you steal my baby picture?
This is my daughter on here, Michelle. This is not your baby picture. This is Jasmine Cole.
You know what, Dre? I gotta give it to you. You are a master troll.
Why, thank
How you steal my baby picture?
Why, thank you. I was getting depressed for the last 10 minutes. I'm glad I'm up now. I had to get the depression out the way. We was doing so good, and I just got depressed.
Don't do it.
But Michelle, I want to tell you one thing. Last year, like during the with like COVID-19, and I started watching I was watching YouTube, but I really started watching YouTube because I don't really watch TV like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just started watching you, and I just want you to know that you saved my life.
Dre, stop.
No, for real, you saved my life, Michelle.
Move along, Dre. Move along.
No, I'm serious. I could have been out in the streets hustling and stuff, but I was on YouTube. Like you really saved my life. I watch other YouTubers, but you like the best one. Well, I don't watch other YouTubers. I only watch you. I only love you. I'm down for you. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely love a testimony.
No one is talking to you today.
Wait a minute, you came on. You said, "Hey, sis." Now I was talking.
Yeah, I really like Justin. I ain't gonna lie.
I do.
I was just gonna give you the floor. I don't want no smoke tonight.
But then, I told you, I have to, I'm just testing him out. You know what I'm saying, Michelle? Because, I told you.
What'd you tell?
I'm just saying, you have to watch who you hang with. I don't know nothing about Justin, but you have to just be careful who you hang around. And I'm just.
Justin, you was talking to me in real life. We go out to eat and have fun.
That's how it all starts. So anyway.
I feel like Dre just wants an invite.
He does. He want to hang out with us.
No. Then I get an invite. Then you be saying I was in your inbox. I don't play around. I'm good.
Mm.
I told you I only like one Miguel and real bitches do real things. They cool. They smoke weed, and I know like they don't gossip or lie or anything like that. I know you don't either. But anyway, I want to call about the show. the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Get to it.
That everyone who called in said that they don't watch and they boycotting, but they know everything that happened. Like I said before, let's all keep it 100% real because we all was watching it Sunday. Well, first, before I talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Basketball Wives only did 500,000 views this week, Michelle, and they said that's not good. They went down like a whole lot of 50%. Like it's real bad. Do you think it's because
Michelle? Did you start talking about Basketball Wives or something? Because
never.
No,
a lot of people keep bringing up Basketball
so
Wives.
we gotta, that's all she talks about.
A lot of people keep bringing up Basketball Wives, and I didn't know Michelle talks about
she don't talk
Basketball
about
The topic of this video is housewives.
Yeah, it's housewives, but that's housewives ain't doing much, so we got to bring up another topic. So we're gonna talk about Basketball Wives.
They doing better than Basketball Wives.
Yeah, but my question to you, do you think basketball? Wait, my question to you is, do you think Basketball Wives is not doing good because NeNe is not on the show?
Probably. That may be why.
Yeah, that would be something that you would say. That's why I asked you that question.
Maybe it's because Kenya's not on.
Yeah, just make it make sense.
Okay.
But anyway, talking about like Housewives of Atlanta, I think Candy is like fake as hell. Everything you saying is coming to like you said it. You said it, and it's coming out. You said Candy is a little fake, and she showed it this week. Like Michelle, I'm a rap for you. Let's say we on the show with Justin, and Justin don't like you. I'm not, you do something bad, I'm not gonna put you on Front Street in front of Justin. It's gonna be behind closed doors. I'm like, Michelle, don't do that, blah, 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 blah. But I would never put you on Front Street in front of Justin if you don't like him. And that's how she did Kenya. And that was like fake. They need to bring Phaedra back though, because I want to know how Candy go feel when they bring Candy. Have no storyline. Why is she the face of this show? What is her storyline? And people call and talk about NeNe need to.
She's one of the only wives.
Is she? Dang, you right. Oh no, you got Drew. Drew married too. But Michelle
married too.
Who?
Cynthia.
Well, she wasn't married. She wasn't married until the end of the show.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, NeNe's not coming back. Your people need to stop calling someone NeNe. That's a wrap. She's done with TV. NeNe is done. Her whole reality TV show is. No one is going to. NeNe is never going to be on your TV again. It's not going to happen. They're going to boycott. NeNe is not being on TV. You're not going to see NeNe. Wasn't NeNe supposed to have a fashion show? It's not coming out. NeNe is over. Her bar in Duluth ain't happening either. Nobody taking their ass all the way to North Side to Duluth. It's not happening. NeNe is a wrap. Stop calling here talking about NeNe. NeNe is gone. Okay, that's number one. And
you just know number one.
Yeah, I'm still number one. Michelle, you're doing a little too much coughing though. But anyway, yeah, like the show, it was a cool show, but okay, sis. But it was a cool show, but it's like nothing is happening. Like it's like I don't know what it is, Michelle. I don't know. Maybe it's because of COVID. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? I watch it because of the Queen, but I watch it when I get a chance. It's not like I'm sitting at 8:00 watching it, but I watch it though. Like when I want something to do.
Okay.
Unlock Fire Stick.
I was talking to Michelle, but that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say. But people call in.
All right. Well, thanks for calling.
Yo, we don't. That's how you do your viewers. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. I told you to.
We need to because you've been going on for 10 minutes. You talked all that mess about Miss Connie, and you ain't got nowhere.
No,
At least
Michelle,
Miss Connie, she gave us some iconic moments and left with a testimony. You just been all over the place.
I came with a testimony. I said Michelle saved my life
with your rehearsed reads and all of that.
You are Michelle. You are See, this is what I'm talking about. This Sissy and Punk.
What's up, sis?
On the phone, right?
Hey, big ass sis.
This Sissy and Punk. This big ass Sissy and Punk. You know, Cordero, we was talking about you yesterday. Can you provide the evidence that I was in your inbox?
You had a lot to say about me.
Yeah, I can tell you. I can tell you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're fat ass.
Welcome to the ghetto.
I'm so glad you're here.
Can you please tell us? Can you please show evidence that DeAndre, whatever my last name is, was in your inbox? We're waiting.
I never said you was in my
No,
inbox.
that's
I
what
said
you
watched
said.
my
You said
story.
I was in your inbox,
I said you
Cordero.
watched my story.
What's my name on
As
Instagram,
the troll you
Cordero?
are.
Cordero, what's my name on Instagram?
You have many Instagram accounts.
How do I look,
like
Cordero? How do I
Can
look?
y'all talk at one time, one at a time, please?
Yes. How do I look? Do I have any tattoos on me, Cordero? What do I look like?
As I stated.
What do I look like?
As I stated, you're not
this
that
is what I'm
to,
saying, Michelle.
You're not
I'm
that attractive to look at. That's why I can't remember.
You are a punk and you are very, very dirty. I don't fuck with niggas like you. No, I'm serious. You are dirty. You making up stuff. Okay, I apologize, Michelle.
You mad?
Yeah, because I don't like people like you. You make up stuff. That's
Child,
what exactly.
The feeling is mutual.
I don't know you to like you. I don't like you though. You are.
I don't know you either, Dre.
You are
I just know that you a troll.
I want to tell you what you really are, but I don't want to disrespect Michelle China or her people on this show. But you are very dirty. Can you provide me?
What was that, Michelle?
You think
that's supposed to be Dre?
That's supposed to be him.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You see, you try to ignore it.
Can you provide my name on Instagram so everyone?
We
can
love
my
cute
page?
trade.
Okay, that's trade right there.
What's my name on Instagram?
I was very surprised to see that picture because it don't match the voice.
What's my name on Instagram? Cordero, what's my name? Who's the person?
Dre, you have
Cordero,
more than one Instagram
you don't have people watching your. You only have one person watching your story. That's it.
Really?
Dre, people in our community are asking you to issue an apology.
Yes.
About what?
You need to issue an apology.
You can't use those kind of slanderous words.
What kind of slander words I cannot use?
The word you can't talk to people like that in the community you.
What? I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
I'm talking
what's
to you,
your name, Justin? What word can I not use?
Can you say my name correctly? The one that starts with a B. People have been wanting to hear you say it.
No, I cannot. What word can I use? Come on, teach me, Justin. What word can I not use?
Well, I don't.
He's not your house mother.
I don't speak that way, so I don't really have like all the words. But you've clearly said something that upset,
Okay, what word was it?
He's not your house mother. He can't teach you. You should know.
What word was it?
Ask your house mother and house father.
I think it's the F word.
I don't know what that is. Cordero, get in that.
You know exactly what it is. Stop.
What word? Can someone tell me?
I'm not in this. I'm not in this.
We was talking about the housewives. How did we get here?
Because you brought this sissy and punk
on
here.
It's those words, Dre. You can't.
Oh no! I can use these words. That's exactly what he is. I can use. You gay community people be killing me. Tell people what they can or cannot do. You community kill me. I can use any words I want.
Talking about your own people.
But y'all can go online and talk about black females. Black females that black females. Black females that, and then when someone come at y'all want to get mad. No, I can use them.
Dre, I'm just looking out for you because I'm rooting for you to start a channel one day, and you're gonna have some PR work.
No, that's exactly. You can't use those words. Yo, who said that? You can use any words you want, but they can sit online on their station and call black females this, black females that, and then when a black female go back and call them something, I
don't do that, and I don't condone that.
You can't use that. You can't do that. You're not supposed to say it. No, it don't work like that over here.
Can I just talk about why I called in?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Somebody said puppy dog. Do you still have the puppy dog song?
I was about to play it, but Cordell, go ahead.
Well, play it while he's talking.
I was going. It's your song, Dre.
I gave it to him, and he could have the royalties on it.
Oh. Cordero.
I'll take an extra coin.
Oh.
So Dre, what's that you in a picture?
This video hilarious.
Puppy dog bouncing in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. Puppy dog bouncing in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. You a good little puppy. You don't live on the street. You don't want no money.
Okay.
And then another thing I want to say. Did you who said, Michelle, you brought up the picture? It's not me, but let's just say it is me. It's not me though. But let's say it is me. Did you hear Cordero say look like a trade? See, that's how they do, Michelle. This is what I'm telling you about them sissies and punks. He look like a trade. We look like a trade about the picture. Did you not hear Cordero say he looked like a trade?
What is trade?
Why does using those words make you feel so good?
That's what he just said. That's what the fat dude just said. He looked like a trade. Did you?
Why does being sissy and punk as a alleged straight man make you feel so good?
Because that's exactly what he is.
Oh, really?
But how is that at the top?
And when I say
how is that top
punk,
of
I don't
mind,
mean
Dre?
gay dude, but you can take it what you want. You can say I'm talking about gay people if you want. I really don't care what you're saying.
You're not talking about your own community like that.
It's weird that that's always top of mind.
That stuff in front of
How
me.
did we get here? Can we?
God, you
I don't know what's going on.
I thought me and Dre got cool, but
no, we not.
Can we get back to the topics at hand, y'all?
You know, there's a lot of gay people that don't like me. I'm okay with that.
Can we get back to the topics at hand? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead, Cordero.
Wonderful. So as I was calling in to say hello, Binge-worthy, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. I have
you are miserable. You are not doing great. Don't lie. Tell how you really doing.
Many jobs. I'm doing very well, sir. Oh,
it's not exercising.
Okay.
Go ahead, Cordero.
Great. So I just wanted to touch base on what you were talking about earlier. Okay. One of the issues that I'm having with housewives is that we don't see working women anymore. We don't see them actually doing anything anymore. And I understand we're in a pandemic and all that good stuff, but it truly seems like everybody's just sitting at home on their ass, not working. And their sole purpose is just their check for Bravo, and not that they're doing, there are other things that they're doing, all the other ventures, like the fact that Candy did The Masked Singer, she did all these other things, but we don't see none of that on the show. We don't see her on filming The Shy. We don't see her doing any of those things. We don't see Kenya, still trying to do things with her more care. We don't see Portia's stuff. We don't see her brands growing. We don't see anything on that show but them and Cynthia Baylor's empty wine cellar. So, we don't see nothing. And that kind of
good lighting.
That kind of bothers me because I want to see their life. I just want to see them live their day to day and the things that they go through. And we don't see that anymore. I was surprised by the ratings because I actually thought this was the best episode so far. And so to see the ratings, I said, ooh, yeah.
What made the episode the best one? Because I think Miss Connie said the same thing.
Well, for me, seeing Candy really come for Kenya in a way that I have never seen her, it seems like she always just allows Kenya to do whatever, and she never holds her accountable for anything. And
so she's been reading the comments because y'all held her to the fire last season.
Yeah, she really did that. She came for Kenya, but she did it in a friendly, and as a friend should. You check your friends, and so she really checked her, and I was here for it. I was here for Portia. I think that everyone is just really tired that they're taking 12 episodes to get to Strippergate. That's all they had going, and at this point, we're tired of waiting for it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else going on. Like this 2-day vacation, you turned it into 6 episodes. People are over that. And
do y'all remember back in the day when we would get the trailer, but then there would be so much that we didn't even know was coming?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Like their whole trailer was about Strippergate, and it took you 12 episodes. Like that's gonna be the mid-season. That's gonna be the mid-season thing. And my last thing I want to say is that I'm really tired of them allowing these Black women to be lesbians when they feel like it. And then they straight the next day because Black men aren't able to do that. And so, I'm really, that's a personal issue I have with Housewives. I told you about that before with the whole plated thing that they do. Like these women can sit there and jump on each other. They could say in the trailer, "Oh, you a bisexual bitch," and all these other things. Like they could say all these things and just say that they were tipsy and just say they were drunk and they were just, letting loose. But, Black men aren't able to do the same thing. They immediately are gay until they just gay for the rest of their time on this earth after that. So, the whole LGBTQ thing that they keep doing on this show every season is just getting on my damn nerves. But that's all I had.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Cordero.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Binge-worthy. And I'll go back into the chat.
All right. Thank you.
Nice chat.
Thank you.
Brianna.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. That's me.
What's up, Michelle? You don't know your name, girl? You up here with a fake name?
We love the hair.
You like it?
We love it.
Hey, Michelle.
Yes.
Did you get those edges slicked down with Gorilla Glue?
Oh no,
okay,
no,
first of all, where's my got to be? Listen, I ain't running out of mine, baby. I ain't running out of mine.
Come through, got to be blue. Come through.
Okay, now look here, Michelle and Bingeworthy. Okay, and first of all, I like y'all up here together. That's pretty nice.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, we're talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Of course, we knew the ratings were going to be down because the season is terrible. It's boring. It's weird. I don't like it. That's a little bit of King Kane for you, but yeah, it's really weird. I don't like it, and it really sucks because I really wanted Portia to win. You get what I'm saying? She's winning. You get what I'm saying? Like she has her social justice. She has her daughter. She has whatever her thing is with Dennis. She like it. I love it. Whatever, right? But remember how she started, and then she's now the middle peach. You feel what I'm saying? Like she
remember her first season, they were gonna kick her off until she sang "Amazing Grace" and said that speech about
whatever his name is, Cordell, whatever. And now she was fighting and the anger management, and now she's middle peach, and the season is terrible. The season is effing terrible. You get what I'm saying? So that's the kind of part that's kind of making me feel like, dang, I wanted it to work. Yes, Strippergate. Hold on, natural. Miss New York. Miss New York. Let's not do it, sis. Let's not do it, sis. Because I'm here with it, sis. I'm here. I'm with the shit. Don't do it, Michelle, because I like to be cute and classy, and I ain't gonna do it up here. But Miss New York, I fuck with you. Miss Fake New York, I fuck with you, but keep it cute. Keep it cute and keep it pushing. You feel me? Anyway, like I was saying, yes, the season sucks because of NeNe not being up there. What else? Strippergate is gonna be boring. I'm not even excited for it. And then what else? Oh, and another thing. When Dre came up here after that lady, and he was like trying to troll and make a joke out of, what she was saying. I know he in the chat, and I know this is like a jokey joke kind of place. We come up here and we joke. We have a good time. We talk shit. But I feel like up here we do have a level of respect. And that lady was really like saying her story. And Dre, you came up here and you thought that shit was funny. Your jokes was failing tonight. You got played. You got, what I'm saying?
Read the room.
You got,
read the room.
Like your jokes were flopping. Don't nobody even care because there's some things that you don't joke on. And that was trifling. And that's why your ass is off here. So.
Okay, well now I'm back. So how do you know it's really not true? Rude. How do you know I wasn't depressed last year? How do you know?
Funny. And
how do you know?
Miss New York. But tonight
how do you know?
Out of pocket, and that's
okay. How do you know? How do you know I wasn't stressed out last year?
Anyway, and no. You not about to get me up in that mix. You not about to get me. I just can't let you.
See, Dre be trying to overtalk people. I wish you could just right.
Yeah, he do, and that's cool. Cause look here, I'm from Virginia. You ain't over talking nothing over here, baby. Dre, you was disrespectful. All the stuff that you be saying is funny, but when you hit below the belt like that. The rest of your stuff is unfunny. You know what I'm saying? So
and you have to be able to tell
Miss New York. Huh?
You have to be able to read the room, and you have to appreciate somebody being vulnerable like that. And you have to foster a space for people to have that moment. So you're really disrespecting Michelle by doing that because Michelle has created the space. Somebody, they support her, allow her to do that.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Like, Michelle, you have a very calming demeanor. You have a very, very soothing atmosphere on your channel. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I can take the jokes. We all can joke. But like, Miss Fake New York and Cordero and Dre and Bingeworthy, y'all got fans out here. And when you do stuff like that, like that makes it, she could have been a fan. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I love you, Dre. I love you, Miss Fake New York. I love you, Michelle, Binge-worthy, Cordero, everybody. But sometimes you just gotta keep it cute and not won't cute. Okay. So anyway, love you, Michelle. Love y'all. Bye.
Thank you, Bree.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hooch. Miss New York.
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Binge-worthy.
Hey, Queen.
Michelle, why do you keep putting me in the back when I say what I have to say?
Because you need to apologize.
I'm not apologizing. No, I'm not apologizing. Like I said, I was depressed last year and you saved my life, and I'm not changing my story. It wasn't a joke.
Wait, what happened? Because I just got off work and I'm so mad that I missed the beginning part. Can you just give me like a 30-second recap of what happened so I can analyze and really give my final word?
Someone said that she was an older lady called and said she was depressed. Michelle saved her life. I said the same thing. I'm not changing my story. And the chick with the fake airflow that just called said I was up here joking. It wasn't a joke. But I don't have to prove anything to nobody.
So what's the like what happened?
I don't know. Ask Michelle. I have no clue.
Wait, am I missing something here?
Dre know what he did, but we look.
Like I said, Michelle, you saved my life last year in March, and I'm not changing my story.
Well, how close were you?
What you started with was the line got depressed.
Don't talk on
this.
You don't even talk on your own channel, but now you want to talk.
He's on my channel now, Dre. Stop it.
Wait, let Binge-worthy talk, Dre.
But Michelle letting him keep talking is like when I respond,
he's a guest on my platform. Why wouldn't I let him keep talking?
Right. And
okay, well, let other people talk too.
But let me hear what he has to say.
A bunch of nothing.
Binge-worthy, go ahead.
And what she say? I'm from Virginia. Virginia.
Well, what happened?
I just told you, New York.
Justin over there laughing. He ain't fooling nobody. I don't care what y'all say. Anyway,
and like I said, Michelle, last year in March, you saved my life.
All right, shut up.
And I'm gonna leave it at that. It's not a joke.
Now, how close were you to, like, when you say save your life? What do you mean?
You said what?
No, I said like you said she saved your life. How close were you to, like, you know what I mean?
You just don't understand. I mean, it was a lot going on last year in March. It was a lot.
Okay.
It was a lot, and not only that, I'm sure she saved a lot of other people life too. I wasn't watching TV. I would look at YouTube. This was the only thing I would look at, and I like to travel. I was at home the whole month in March. I had crazy shit on my mind.
So were you suicidal?
No, I wasn't suicidal, but it was other stuff, you know what I'm saying, going on. People dying. I know of COVID. Like, you just don't know. Like, and I said what I said, and it wasn't a joke.
Dark place too, honey.
It wasn't a joke. It was last year in March. It started. Matter of fact, it started the second week of March and it ended the first week of May.
Okay, we're gonna let it go. Dre,
I don't think we should let it go. I think you owe me an apology.
I think, Dre, that I am glad that you are finally on medication. I'm glad that you have finally.
No, it had nothing to do with medication. It was a mental thing. It started the third week of March when COVID started, and it ended the first week of May. I was in the house for 6 whole weeks. And I didn't go anywhere. Like, I was in the house. I was scared. Like, if you go outside, you could get COVID. You know, I never had.
I know you be in the house because you have so much time on your hands to go through all my pictures and stuff. So I do believe that.
Yeah, and it happened for 6 whole weeks. But I was depressed. I've never been depressed. Life is good, and it wasn't no financial thing because I have enough of that. But it was mental. It was a mental thing. And like I said, you saved my life. It wasn't a joke. And like somebody gonna come here and joke about some crazy stuff like that. No, it wasn't a joke. I was dead serious.
Okay.
Well, Drake, I need you to hit me up.
What's your Well, New York, I can't. Don't give out your Instagram on here because then they, I know you're not the type to say, "Oh, I was in your inbox trying to get with you." You know how people are. I get at you though, New York, about it.
Okay.
But it's cool now. That was 6 weeks. And then I swear to God, May, it was like the first week in May. I don't know what day. I woke up like, oh, Elf this. I went online to Priceline, booked me a flight, and it's been cool ever since. I ain't never catch COVID, so I guess if you take your vitamins, you should be straight.
Okay.
But for people to call
I think Michelle, we've all had some days like that.
No, mine was really bad, and I'm not joking. And when the lady said it, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell Michelle she saved my life too." But it was something I was going through. Like I don't have any kids. I would get up and I would go on the trip.
Dre, I need you to issue Helen a refund because ain't nobody getting no apologies tonight.
Exactly. I'm not apologizing to nobody.
No, I'm just playing.
I'm not apologizing to nobody.
So what's up with you, Miss New York? You know,
but I think Michelle and Justin owe me an apology.
Dre,
no, just let it go.
No,
it's okay.
Dre, you've never apologized to me, and you have read me time and time.
I done went to Hawaii. Where that lady at? That was my first trip. I said, I'm going to Hawaii. That's when I first took the COVID test. My hotel, if the chick from Virginia, or when she said she from Virginia, I was in Hawaii at the the Hilton. I was, that zoo by the beach. The zoo, where the zoo at by the beach? Across the street is the Denny's on the Waikiki Beach. I was in that area. I know all about Waikiki. That's where my first place.
I know that you work for the airlines.
Well, if I work for the airlines, I shouldn't be buying tickets. Don't they fly for free?
Not when you work for Frontier.
Ow!
Are they hiring? No, I'm just playing. But yeah.
Okay, can we get back halfway on topic?
We want to hear what Miss New York has to say about this topic.
Exactly.
Yes. Are we talking about the show?
Yes.
Unlike everyone here, I've kept my commitment not to watch. So
you never said that you wasn't gonna watch.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've never watched the show. Period. I don't know what's going on. Never did. Never cared. All I know is that NeNe's son has a nice set of boobs. He should definitely be a housewife next season. His
off limits.
That boy is 20 years old. What were you saying, New York?
This summer.
Children are off limits.
No, Michelle, you talk about everybody's kids. We can talk about NeNe's son.
I don't talk about nobody's kids.
Which one, New York? The oldest one, the crackhead, or the youngest one?
All of them.
Children are off limits.
That's not fair. We should talk about everybody. We talk about everybody over here. You remember Michelle?
Limits.
We talk about everybody. You remember Michelle? That's what you said last week. We talk about everybody. Continue, New York.
Well, I've never watched the show, to be honest. I mean, I literally I watched it last season when Michelle hyped it up. I'm like, okay, let me, get into these girls. I just, I'm a fan of NeNe, to be honest with you. I was very irritated when she called herself the HBIC because to me, there's only one HBIC and that is Tiffany Pollard's. But, besides that, yeah, I have nothing to, give tonight on the topic, and I'm okay with that.
Okay. Well, I always appreciate y'all when y'all call in.
Wait, we just got here.
Oh, Lord.
See, this is my dog right here. I just love McGill and I love rich bitches.
I love her.
Hi.
Y'all get high and y'all don't gossip. This is my dog right here.
Echoing.
Let me turn my TV down.
Why you always got your TV blasted? Do you have hearing aids? Or do you need them?
Y'all be nice tonight, New York.
No, I'm sick of you.
Binge worthy, what I bring you into? Look. Right over there.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Binge Worthy and Dre and Michelle.
What's up, real bitches?
Hey.
Nothing.
Dre,
pour me a glass of wine.
A glass of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't today,
what you drinking on tonight?
Ain't tonight a work night?
I'm drinking on some sweet bread.
Mm-hmm.
All you need 2 glasses of them, they have you a little tipsy.
Real bitches, where you calling from? What state
I
are you
live in
in?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, is it true when they be like Charlotte is the new Georgia, Atlanta?
That's what I heard
I
too,
don't
honey.
know. Dre, I stays in the house basically, especially with coronavirus.
See, that's how I was last year in March for 6 weeks, going through it.
Now, why were you going through it? Like, what was particularly
New York? I don't have no kids. I can get up and leave. You know what I'm saying? I leave. Like I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
But I thought you had a career.
Yeah, I do. I work
so
from
aren't
home.
You tied? But how you do that? Like, what do you do?
In New York, please don't get on the other side because you damn near there. Look,
No,
I
I'm
work
your
from home.
friends.
I work from home. So, and I was home for 6
Are
weeks.
you a customer service representative?
Never that. I was home for 6 weeks though.
Are you a cashier?
Miss New York, somebody wants you to say medical records.
Medical records.
Okay.
Hey, real bitches, did you watch Housewives the other night?
No, you know I don't watch Housewives, but I see their ratings they put up today was horrible.
You know you did watch it. Stop fronting me.
I did not watch it. Dre, I swear to God, I will tell you the truth if I watched it. I did not watch it. Number one, I don't want to see no damn freak show.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't like, Michelle. It's starting to be like love and hip hop type stuff. It's not like the Atlanta was when it first started. You know, when NeNe was black and when she first came on, before she became a white chick, and you had all the ones they was like working, living in nice homes. Now it's just like when she was black, she was turning white in that picture.
It looks like they're starting a bunch of bushfires in the previews.
Yeah, it's a little too much, but I just like Kenya. But I don't see them coming on next year though.
They ain't going nowhere.
Well, they gotta fire some people, Michelle. It's not gonna work. You gotta let Candy go. Candy is boring. What is
Candy
her
blocking checks and she blocking the real show.
Right? Don't nobody care about
y'all
her.
Blaming Candy for this?
Yeah, she the face of the show, right?
No, I thought it was Portia.
Oh, Portia's supposed to be the face of the show?
Yeah.
She not married. Michelle, Portia not married.
Portia in the center.
Portia was married, but the problem is the show it's still ran its course to me.
Yeah, it needs to go off the air. Like they need to bring on something else or fire everybody except Kenya.
Kenya need to go first, please.
No, you sound like a fool right now, real bitches. We was getting along. Now you talking crazy.
I don't know why you like Kenya, Dre.
It might be the cheap wine you drinking.
Real bitches, I want to see the swoop tonight.
Girl, the swoop is just about coming out. I gotta take a trip to New York next week, so I'm gonna get a sew in for my real hairdresser at home.
Well, where you got in now?
Real bitches, where you staying at in New York?
I know a way that I can get your hair style to last for 30 days or longer.
How is that bitch worthy?
Some Gorilla Goose spray.
Oh my God.
I'm dead.
Well, honey, I just don't want no hairdo. Then
real bitches, what part of New York do you be in?
I'm from.
Great, let somebody else talk.
You from where?
I'm from upstate New York.
Like which?
Damn, can't nobody else have any little
like Western
conversations?
New York. Right. Have you ever heard of Niagara Falls?
Yeah, my mom cousin got a plane in Niagara Falls.
A plane?
Yeah.
Not a
plane. In Rochester. It's in Rochester.
Yeah, well, all of that's
real bitches. What's your favorite color? Let me interrupt like Dre do.
My favorite color is the money green, honey.
See, this is something the Cynthia and the Punk would do.
Green.
This is going so far left. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we ain't got nothing to talk about with the Housewives. It's like really nothing to talk about the show. Like nothing going on.
I know, but we have several people waiting to get in.
Real bitches, I love you. I wanted to see
love y'all too.
Okay, well, get rid of Bitch Worthy and bring them on.
No.
Get rid of Dre and all this self-hate. That's always top of mind. It's okay, sis.
Self-hate.
Just be yourself.
Real bitches, how does your hair look now?
It's just needs a clean wash and
do you look like a real grandpa?
No, not a grandpa. Y'all so brutally.
What kind of straight dude tune into Michelle's show every night?
Oh, I do.
With sissies and faggots top of mind.
I love
every
Michelle.
night.
I love you, Michelle. You sissies and punks can't say, oh, what kind of straight dude tune
be
into
nice,
Michelle do? I do. No,
read the room and look up a book on
nice.
emotional intelligence.
What kind of what type of straight dude attended? So you saying everybody on here is gay that watch Michelle?
I'm saying the one
I think that's
who
like
got 60
disrespectful.
on top
And
of mine
Michelle's
all the
supposed to be your
time,
friend, right?
always
And you
coming for
saying that?
every gay person
And
who
you saying
comes on
and
the
Michelle's supposed
show.
to be your friend, right? Okay.
The self-hate is jumping
Michelle's
out,
your friend.
sis.
Michelle's your friend. And you saying
The
some
self-hate is
negative stuff
jumping
like
out,
that.
sis.
Negative stuff like
It's
that.
not
Let's
a
have a
good
drink.
look. It was
Watch
cute the
Michelle's
first
show.
time.
But that's your
You know,
friend.
let's just sing a song. I think it'll make everything better.
I love the
What
Lord.
song is that?
Yes.
I
What song?
love the Lord. He did everything for me.
Yes, he did.
I was down and out, but now I'm free. Oh, I love the Lord.
Free.
He hears my prayer.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
something
sir.
about
Yes,
the
sir.
name of Jesus.
Come on now.
Something about the name of Jesus.
Yes,
It's
sir.
something about the name of Jesus.
Hey, hey.
It's
Yes,
something about the name of the Lord.
wow. Glory.
He
Are we
healed
done?
me and he will heal you. You better believe it. Just get on your knees and pray.
Now, when you said healing, honey, I felt that in my spirit
He healed me. Yes, he
because
did.
he's a
Yes,
healer.
he
He really
did.
is.
Not
Yes, he
junkie, huh?
did. Yes, he did. Oh, amen.
Now, we ain't going to play with the Lord too much tonight, but he is a healer, honey. I will tell you
Amen.
that.
Amen.
Amen. All right,
Yes,
now that we
please.
had our praise and worship session, I appreciate all of you for coming in and disrupting my stream tonight. It's
New
been
York, we're not going nowhere. New York, we would shut her show down. We're not going anywhere. Mitch Worthy, it was nice talking to you. Michelle will call you when she gets a chance. Have a great night. Me in New York, we shut it down. We
We
have Trump
love
supporters.
Benchworthy, and
We do.
Benchworthy will be respected. He's an icon. Wait, hold on. What did he change his name to? It's okay to live in the shade tonight. What do you have to say about these allegations about your booty hole?
Nothing at all.
I'm being serious. It's getting weird.
You don't know me to be serious. You
It's
don't know
getting
nothing about
weird.
me. Nothing at all.
Don't gotta know you.
Trust me, you don't know me.
Don't want to know you.
What straight men watch Michelle's show every day? What type of SHIT is that?
why are y'all on? Right, I don't understand
I'm
what's going
telling you, Michelle, watch them 60s and punks like I said.
Here we go
Benchworthy is
again
a
with the
legend. He's a
recycled
legend.
reads.
It's
It's
not a read.
boring.
I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm serious.
Though that doesn't offend me.
I'm not
Dre,
trying
I
to
live in my
offend you. I'm
truth.
not binge worthy. I
Truth.
don't know
It's
you. I don't
fine.
care about
All
you.
right, Dre, we need a break. Hold on. Let me get somebody else in here real quick. Miss Florida,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm okay. How you guys doing? Hi, Justin.
Good.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Miss New York.
Hey, cigarettes. I mean, Florida.
I love it. Okay. I have something to say about this housewives.
Okay.
Here's my thing. I think Candy ego got in the way with NeNe, and that's why NeNe is not on that show anymore. Her and Kenya, they didn't like the fact that really NeNe was the show, and they didn't like that. It's I don't even know how to say what it was. They just dragged post Cynthia in it. She just go where the wind blows. So they didn't like
Okay.
they didn't like when NeNe was saying, oh, people are saying she called herself the queen and the HBIC. They didn't like that. They did not like that with NeNe at all, but that's who she was and that's who she still is. Now, I think it's been long enough with Phaedra gone. Candace should be done got over all of this mess by now.
Oh, okay.
They need to bring Phaedra back. They need to bring NeNe back. And they need to get rid of Cynthia. They need to get rid of Candy. They can keep Kenya because she is good for TV. They can keep her. But it's time to bring her back and let Candy have a real storyline with Phaedra. Because they really need to face off with the problem that they left. That was season 9. You guys are going to season 14 now. So come on. And I think that's why they're putting Candy all over the place and giving her this and that and that and that because they aired that on national TV, what Portia said about her. So the embarrassment, let's just make Candy this right here so she don't sue nobody. I don't know if she can sue Bravo for airing that or not. I don't know. But I think that's why they just trying to make her the face. But that's not going to last too much longer. And I seen her on Watch What Happened Live, and, somebody asked her, like, how she keep reinventing herself or whatever. And I think her answer was a little shady toward NeNe. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was. Okay. I think she was a little shady when she was like, oh, you can't try to get to big head and, think it's all about you or whatever she said, whatever crap she said.
Andy said that?
Yeah. On Watch What Happened Live with Andy.
Okay.
Andy shaking his head like, yeah. And I was like, now that was a little shade toward NeNe. And then Cynthia did an interview. I don't even know who these people is. She did an interview with. And they was asking her, she didn't call NeNe name, but she said some slick comment about if NeNe was so good and can help and hold a show by herself, why did Bravo give her a show? They would have gave her a show if they thought she can hold a show by herself. And I'm like, y'all really coming for the queen? Like, okay. And then I'm just baffled by why everybody keep asking them about NeNe. They know she's not on the show. So why every time you interview those girls, why they always ask them about NeNe? Like, why?
You're right.
I'm not understanding that. Like, everybody they interview, they never ask Portia though. I don't even think Portia be doing interviews. But everybody else, they always try to get NeNe name in some kind of way. That lets you know she was and is the queen in the HBIC, as she stated.
Amen.
Okay.
And they're not going to be able to change that. No kind of way they see it. Candy. And then everybody look at Candy. Oh, Candy is this entrepreneur. Candy is not.
Okay.
Todd is.
Not Todd getting the credit.
Yeah, Todd get the credit. Because if Candy's supposed to have all these $30 million like they say she do, why when you started Real Housewives, why you had a little petty ass boutique tags? Come on now.
Don't drag her like that though.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag her because they tried to drag my girl.
Your queen now.
They drag my queen, so I'm gonna drag her.
You know Florida?
Yes, Miss New York. That's what I do. You hear where I'm from, Florida. You see where I'm from.
Yes, honey. I just wanted to say, you make COPD sound so interesting. I'm gonna get me cigarettes tonight.
Yeah. Okay. You worry about the wrong thing. Okay. So. Yeah.
Well, Miss Florida, I appreciate your input. Let me get some more of these calls before it gets too late.
All righty. Thank you.
All right. Bye. Real bitches, why you so quiet over there?
Right. I'm not. I just don't want to, step in on people's toes while they talking.
Oh, you did?
See, that's why we love real bitches.
Right. We love a respectful queen.
Yes. And real bitches, you were like a transgender woman, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, and because I just think that you remind me of that homegirl, what's her name? The comedian, Fire Monroe or something like that.
Flame Monroe.
Yes. See, she gets it. You know what I mean? It's just like I love transgender women who are just like, I don't know. Yeah, right? Not like just themselves. Like, I love you.
Well, thank you, Miss New York. I definitely love you as well, honey.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to say is, so the topic must have been about.
You ain't saying nothing because it's my turn to talk.
Okay,
right?
New York is so bipolar. I don't know.
Oh my God, Miss New York. Jesus,
no, I'm just kidding.
Did you take your medication, honey?
Okay, medical records.
Hold on. Let's let our wanted to speak and had a special request to speak to Justin Diego Leakes.
It's Justin. This is bad, Diego.
Okay, this is bad. This is bad.
Good night. I don't know what the topic is because I caught the tail end of what's going on. But why is it that people continue to ask for people that have left the show to come back? The boat for Phaedra has sailed. That would have probably been relevant in season 11. That has sailed. Sheree, that boat sailed. Like, just take the show off the air. And I know that
they brought Sheree back 3 times. Why everybody else can't have 3 chances?
Michelle, I'm over it.
But sometimes it's kind of like Beyonce, how she goes away and she makes us hungry for her. Sometimes, since you can't have something, like we haven't had Phaedra come back, the longer they hold that from us, the
Phaedra
more
on
we want
TV, and she tried to be a Braxton.
Well, I don't watch WeTV, so I don't know anything about it.
Me either. I just saw clips, but it's like at this point, the show is just trashy to me. They don't give me anything that I feel like I can't do myself. We didn't even see the private jet that Kenya went on. They're taking buses to Charlotte. I'm over it.
Oh, wait, they didn't show the private jet on the show?
They didn't show much of it.
They showed her getting on it, and they showed them sitting in the plane, didn't they? They
And I'm over Kenya being a single mom. I'm over Kenya. Her bad skin did make a debut on last week's episode, though.
Oh. I can't.
You know, it's so interesting when she flips out of the filter.
You have to add Dre to the room for that.
I'm not fooling with Dre.
Oh, what did he say about Kenya?
Her bad skin made an appearance on last week's episode.
Oh, okay. That's
typical, and it did.
Typical male talking about a female.
Oh, we're doing that.
You know how they do it.
Michelle, that's a good picture. She's fluffy, but it's a good picture.
Okay.
But
in my little archive.
I just feel like even the direction of bringing like young girls on, it's trash.
Exactly. They need older females on there that actually have husbands have careers or something.
I agree.
Yeah,
and
I agree
like,
with
we
that.
don't want to see Cynthia in that sex swing is disgusting.
But look, if they bring older females on, like, is young people going to watch?
I mean, I don't know.
Great question, Dre.
But it's like, who is sitting at? Well, I asked this question like when the ratings, first. I just feel like every cable show is down on ratings,
right?
Because people are more into streaming. Like they want to watch things when they want to watch them. So does the streaming factor into the ratings?
Yeah,
like
but Michelle don't say that though. But yeah, it is.
So it factors in. So that means that's even bad news. That's even more bad news for the Housewives if it is factored in.
News.
How's that more bad news?
No, because if the numbers are with the
airs.
Oh, okay.
When you look at other shows like 90 Day Fiance and all that, they still trending in like number 1. They still getting 3 million views a week. You know what I'm saying?
People did great.
People are interested.
Like, they can't wait to watch this show. So why is it that people can show up for that show and not for this show?
And what's the other
Drag
one?
Race got the best ratings ever.
Michelle, what's the show called when a person is in prison and they wait?
Love After Lockup?
Yeah, that's my show right there.
So what I'm saying is, when you look at the ratings, there are still shows that are getting ratings. So all of y'all who keep saying it's because of the pandemic, it's because of Netflix and Hulu, it's because of it, like, people are still watching these shows that come on these networks, and they still getting ratings because they follow the ratings to see, like, how, you know, how they can get sponsors and the demographics and all of that. So clearly people are still watching something.
And yeah, but I just wonder, like, if it would change. Just like, you know, I'm just wondering, you know, because, like, if you take, for instance, like, this is sort of a stretch, but not really. You know, the CD, for example, you know, people didn't think that that would be extinct. You know, not many people have CDs. You know, they're streaming music. You know, just, you know what I mean. So it's kind of like, because there's a lot of people who don't have cable. Like, for me personally, I think it's a waste of money. I'd much rather,
yeah, me too,
you know, stream it or find it illegally, and watch it that way. But I'm not going to
pay. People are still buying music. Like, people be buying them songs for 99 cents. So I mean, 100,000 people buying, you know, a 99 cent song. The artist had already made $100,000. So they still find other ways to make money. It's
Wait, can I say something, Michelle? To RR, do you watch Basketball Wives?
I don't. How many times you gonna bring that up?
I was talking to RR. I said RR.
RR, my bad.
No, I don't, Dre.
And to piggyback off what she said earlier, Michelle, about still getting great ratings and bitches, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dre, RuPaul's Drag Race got the best premiere ratings of all time this season.
What did they get?
It's Justin with the shade for me.
Because
right, because I don't know nothing about RuPaul's Drag Race.
See, if y'all hadn't said nothing, Dre wouldn't have caught on. He'd be like, "You're right, it was good." Like,
right.
But no, I'm just playing, Dre. But no, I don't know the ratings, but I was surprised that they got their best ratings ever, and they've been.
And what was the number though?
I don't know. I just said,
because they really, honey, the headquarters is really fascinated by RuPaul and his queens. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They love
Justin. I feel like they do. You.
Okay.
What do you think? Because let's say Kenya is back for next season. What is she going to offer us next season that she hasn't spoken about this season or hasn't offered us yet?
Wait, Justin. Let me answer that first, please.
He wasn't asking.
But the question was for me.
I know, but just watch this. Watch.
Is it okay if I answer the question that's for me?
I'm not gonna answer the question. I just want to say something. Watch how Kenya, like when the show's over.
Kenya, you're about to toss it back to me? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Dre. I mean, Justin.
Oh wait, what?
Dre's on timeout.
I'm trying to talk. You know, I can't mute Dre, so I literally have to take him out in order to let other people talk because he won't let me mute him. Go ahead.
Oh, so the question was, what do I think Kenya will bring to the show if she comes back next?
Yeah.
I feel like Kenya's storyline with her like marriage, her failed marriage last season is super binge worthy, and I feel like her haters loved it, and I feel like her fans loved kind of getting to see her be more vulnerable. So I feel like for some reason Bravo has shied away from talking about that, and it may be because Mark refuses to film it. So I feel like kind of getting a completion to that. And if Phaedra or anybody else does come back, it would be cool to see her kind of have that moment that she had with Portia, you know, where she connected with her off the strength of having a kid. Just seeing Kenya go back to being a little bit more likable and
can I be honest though? I'm starting to see a little bit in Kenya now what I saw in NeNe in season 11, where they're tired. I don't know about anyone else. I see that. Like, they're tired of being the villain or the person that's picked on. The person that's being used for ratings for people to go up against. Mm-hmm. I'm getting that vibe from Kenya because she all the way broke down the fourth wall on Twitter, you know, talking about that none of these women have to beef with her over bringing her child because production is really the one that filmed these trips and organize everything, etc., etc. What do you think?
Yeah, I didn't. I totally watched the episode, but my thing about that is, I think that's true, and I thought that it was really weird when I saw like the previews for that and how serious they were, like Portia, Candy, because I understand putting on for a scene, but don't insult my intelligence and don't insult everybody's intelligence as if Kenya is the one who kind of called that shot. Like, apparently production probably sets the rule. I don't know this for sure. Maybe Michelle does, but it seems like maybe production has some rule about them not bringing their kids. And I feel like they probably were mad that Kenya somehow convinced production to allow her to have her daughter.
I don't think it's a production rule. I just think it's an overall like unwritten rule where if they're going on a girls trip, it's just the girls. Because I remember back when KKK Kim was on the show and they were going somewhere and Kim like demanded that Croy travel with them, and they was like, everybody, it was an overall consensus like, no, we can't bring our men and our husbands, why can you bring yours? And she was like, well, I need him, I'm sick, I'm da 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 da, and they was like, no, and she just didn't go. You know what I'm saying? Because, she got upset that they wouldn't let, Croy come. So I believe, most of the time, the women all participate in like group chats and all of that. So they all talk about it. But with Kenya, it's like she just brought her child and didn't say anything to anyone so that they couldn't even have an opportunity to say, well, I'm bringing mine too. You see what I'm saying? So it seemed kind of,
yeah.
I think it had
Mind you, I'm not a Kenya fan, and I definitely see the nuances in the situation, but I do feel like they're putting 20 on 10 because Kenya brought her kid last year, and it was not an issue. It didn't come up.
Portia did too, though. Portia she brought her child to Greece, but you never saw Portia. She brought her child, her mom, everybody. And
yeah, I remember that.
So
I remember that. So if that was an option last year, why wasn't it an option this year?
That's the point. Kenya didn't even make it an option. She was the host for this girls trip. She decided she wanted to bring her child, and she didn't tell anybody, and that was it.
But Michelle, is it really Kenya planning the girls trip, or is it a part of the show?
Really, but as far as she's the host. You know what I'm saying? She was supposed to get there first and all of that.
But she doesn't even look like she's trying to host this well. I feel like she is tired and she is just here for a check. I feel like
she does seem like she's going through a lot this season.
But I don't even know if it's a lot. I just feel like she's tired of the platform. She likes the paycheck, but she's tired of the role that she has been like summoned into, or not even summoned into, wrong choice of word, but she's been cornered into. And I don't like her, but I'm just being fair.
I think that it's possible because you mentioned that you were connecting her to like NeNe's experience with that. I feel like maybe you are trying to predict that a little bit too much because of NeNe's situation. From what I understand, Kenya loves what she does, and Kenya definitely wanted to be back at least a couple of seasons after she had her baby. So yeah. I don't think Kenya's over it.
It just doesn't, to me, look like she's having fun. It just looks like a chore. That's the energy that I get looking at her. When they were here in Toronto last season, she looked so over it the entire time. I was so surprised to see how it was reflected on camera. Like, oh, they look like they were having fun.
Anyways, I just found out my husband is pregnant.
So it's just like crazy to me that you guys don't see that.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the pictures. She did look like she wasn't interested. And I was surprised that didn't really show on the show, for sure.
Well, thank you, RR, for your commentary, your question. We appreciate you.
No worries.
All right. Real bitches, did you finish your question?
Yeah, I'm done for the night. I did just want to say this though. I think Kenya makes up all these fake storylines to have you all talking the way you are now. Kenya, I don't think Mark is trying to stop Kenya from showing that baby or nothing else. All this is make believe to me with Kenya. So I don't think that. I just think that y'all give Kenya want to be such the queen of the show, honey, and she's not. She's a has-been.
Well, that's debatable.
Well, it's not debatable. She's trying to walk in NeNe's shoes, and she just cannot feel them. She just can't. She can't. I don't care what her and Candy know. She looks like when Candy speak to her, she look like she stands at attention. But you this big bad wolf that blows everybody down. But when Candy told her more or less to me, and I'm just seeing little clips on IG because I personally don't watch it at all. But you know, when she speaks to Candy, she goes with this little fake crying. This little fake crying is so played out. Like, girl, please. Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Well, thank you.
And they need to let Kenya go. It's
I feel attacked.
No, I'm not trying to attack
I'm playing.
you.
I'm playing.
I'm not trying to attack you. I just know that y'all girl, I'm just so over Kenya, honey. Please, like, girl, just stop it. You know, just go on. You know, and the thing about her and that baby, see, the problem is Mark was never her real man or none of that. That's why the marriage is not real. Mark was one of them guys that she found, as Phaedra said, for that $10 sperm she was looking for. That's what Mark was, honey. He was just a human form. Okay. And what happened was
allegedly
she did not have them checks to pay him when they sent her ass out that season. Okay. So Mark, honey, went behind her back making his own moves and shit, trying to secure his own checks. That's why he got his little show coming on now.
Oh.
Kenya is just a fraud. And her stuff just did not go through right. And then they expected NeNe to come back. That's why Latoya, as soon as she started her first filming to be top of the summer, the top of the year last year, you know what I'm talking about. The first thing she hollered is NeNe. So they knew, they must have told her, as soon as you come on, girl, you might as well start a beef with NeNe. Okay. I mean, it's common sense. You see right through these people. And that's why, see, God is working in mysterious ways. And I'm not going, because I'm not no hater, and I'm not going to put this on Candy. But see, the Lord is working on her slowly but surely, honey. Okay. And then that swing, she's going to hate that picture in that all black in that swing, because that picture going to come back to haunt her. Especially when she's telling them cameras on this week episode. She's telling them on them cameras, more or less, I don't give a fuck, them cameras is here. The freak was just coming out of, she couldn't control herself. They all look like desperate old housewives, not the Real Housewives rolling on that ground like that and all that old ass shit from them shows. Candy, I hope they wash them panties out.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, now they passing panties.
All right, Real B. Talk to you later. Thank you.
Okay, you have a good one.
Oh, Lord. Miss New York, you here?
Yes.
Oh, so many people calling. You know how I get when I get to the 145-minute mark.
Yes.
But Michelle, before you interrupt me,
oh my goodness, hey Alaka. Okay, go ahead.
New York, how are you?
Hey, New York, did you see that cartoon?
How are you, Alaka?
Diego. Hi, Dre.
What's up, Alaka? You out there in
Hold
Bristol?
on, Dre. What did you say, Dre?
Did
about
you see that cartoon Alaka got of us?
Yes, I was dead. Yes, Alaka, that was hilarious.
Hey, but
Michelle, the cartoon was adorable.
Yes,
Michelle,
it was.
Michelle, like real bitches. Real bitches was saying before you interrupted me when I was talking. Can do like when it's like Candy like hut, and then she do what like I don't know. I don't like the way she act towards Candy. Like Candy is her daddy, and Candy younger than her. And then like all last summer, her and Mark was in pictures together, right? And she was going on shows about her and Mark is good and all this. But when you see the show, it says something different. I'm just confused with Kenya. I don't know.
It is very confusing.
Want me to show the video again? Bingeworthy, you saw the video, didn't you?
Which video?
The video that Alaka did of
I did not.
You want to see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll email it to you.
What was the title of it again, Alaka? So
I think I titled it Trolls versus Charlotte.
Hold on. Trolls.
I think.
Dre, I was rooting for you to be added back to the conversation, and this is the thing.
I know, because it's boring when I'm not here.
Okay, whilst Michelle is looking for the video, I just wanted to say, like, RR said that he thinks that Kenya is over it. I don't think she's over it, to be honest, but she is giving me serious signs, and this is on a serious level. She is giving me serious signs of depression. Like, that's what that's the vibe I'm getting off of Kenya right now. And her being over it, I doubt it very much, because I don't know if anybody noticed when they did when the Spitgate thing happened, right? They put like a filler episode where they repeated the episode, but they were doing like producer commentary and stuff at the bottom. They wrote in one of the commentary that Kenya sees Housewives as her legacy, so because she wants to be able to show her daughter, so that's why she's willing to literally kick anyone to the curb in order to stay relevant, in order to stay front and center. I think she's willing to do anything, because as far as she's concerned, this is her legacy.
Alaka, can I ask you something though?
Mm-hmm.
Why does she have like a man, like a man?
Why does she
like
have
you?
Honestly, I don't know, because
like you don't see her dating nobody, you don't see no friends,
right?
You see family members who got a restaurant out here that she don't promote, but you don't see her like, oh, I'm going out with my friend Terry, or you know what I'm saying? You don't see none of that. Right. You don't see, even on Instagram, you really don't see people liking her.
Right.
But like you don't see nobody that she dating or anything. Like, it's about time for her to go on dates and stuff, and she don't do none of that. Like, that could be a good storyline.
I think the problem that might be, and that's just my own perspective of Kenya, is that, remember, she's not an original Atlanta person, right? She's not a Georgia. She literally had to move for Housewives, didn't she? So she moved into a whole new territory where she had to make these friends who technically were not really her friends, so she didn't have a natural bond with them. And so having to come in this new territory, and then obviously, she came with the whole Miss America attitude, and goodness knows what happens with production and stuff like that, what they whisper in their ears in order for them to kind of like, keep their peach, etc., that sort of thing. Whatever it is that they advised her to do, obviously did not really work to her credit, in the sense that now she has been labeled as one of the villains of the show, so that works against her. So now there's two factors. She's the villain of the show, and then she's in a whole different county environment where she's got no friends. She doesn't know many people. She doesn't have any natural friends around her. Maybe where she used to live before, you know what I mean? She might have had normal friends, just standard friends and things like that. But having to try and forge friendships in a place where people are competing to stay in a job, that's difficult, to be honest. It's difficult to trust people. It's difficult to get close to people. And so the hour that we get to see of any of the housewives, for that matter, we don't really know what their real personalities are like, and in their entirety behind the scenes. So, it's tricky.
And when Kenya moved to Atlanta, she wasn't in an apartment. She was in a house. She moved in an apartment the next year.
Actually at the Georgian Terrace downtown, which is...
No, when she moved to Atlanta, she was in Roswell, and the lady kicked her out the house, and that's when she moved to the apartment.
She got the house in Roswell. She was at the Georgian Terrace,
but she had a house in Van Nuys, California, that she sold for $895. So,
I mean,
Venice.
It was Van Nuys.
Like that. I don't know.
What about the house she got kicked out of? What was that house?
Yeah.
It was in Roswell, Georgia.
Oh,
okay. It was a rental house.
Oh. But you see, that was also a really bad start for her whole storyline, to be honest.
And she was driving Lisa Ray white Range Rover.
Yeah, so
on the Michelle ATLien Brown show.
Oh, we already settled that. That's over with.
Okay, I just want to make sure you took ownership.
Can you help me with tonight with her? With Frankie?
Real bitches.
See, I like that she'll come on camera and show herself.
No, because I think real bitches. No, because I really think that real bitches.
You imposters.
Frankie,
show yourself. Show yourself.
Real bitches do real things at all times.
Show your hair.
Okay, so keep talking to us. Real bitches do real things. Handle it, please.
Show
real bitches.
Handle it.
Show your balls.
I don't want to
Until you show your split and show your balls, we don't want to hear it.
Hold on, Charlotte. Wait. Hold up.
Y'all doing too much. Hold on. Everybody be quiet for a second.
No, you started this.
So yeah, Alaka got her Sims on her. You're gonna have to bring out Dre's Sim next time, Alaka, because now we got a new picture.
Right. with the tattoos and everything.
Right.
I don't have any tattoos.
You said yesterday you did now, so you don't.
No, I don't.
That's a lie. I don't even see who y'all talking about.
Did she add the Cash App thing too?
Right. I'm like.
Who was that? Kim
I was about to
Associate?
ask. Who was that, Alaka?
I don't know, just random. I think I got them to hire a maid.
Can someone please call and help me in New York out?
You gonna blame
This is too much.
I'm getting
Hold on.
Can someone please call and help me in New York out?
Alicia.
Yes, y'all don't need no help. I know y'all don't need no help. Y'all gotta stand 10 toes down, baby.
Real bitches.
No, but when I do real bitches do real thing, Michelle, she want me to apologize. I don't know what to say.
Hold on.
How y'all
They want you to apologize.
The lady is my grandmother age. I can't,
Hold on.
I can't do.
Shut up. Aisha. Aisha. Lord, she ain't even there. Aisha.
I like that name. I just got through hanging out with my friend girl named
Okay.
You do not got no friends. Stop it.
I'm sorry, Aisha. I know you have been
Look
home.
at my glass.
Okay.
Yes, girl. What's going on, Miss New York?
Real bitches, I thought that we was good Judies. Okay, I
Yes,
need
we
you to
is
say
good Judy's, baby. I got you to the end, baby. Don't worry.
That's what you said, but you're not saying nothing though.
You didn't even say hello.
Hi, Michelle. I'm so sorry, baby. Hi, baby. The head bitch in charge. You know I don't mean
Yeah,
no
real bitches
disrespect.
swoop with everything.
How you doing, honey?
Hey, boo. I know
Hey,
your
girl, you
real
look
name.
fabulous as usual, honey. You know I just came
I
on.
know your real name. You came over from the Facebook.
Yes, I came over from the Facebook, so I didn't know you could change your name up, baby. Till I seen the real Drake come on.
Okay.
Michelle, you so pretty with them red glasses and that red what you call it?
Okay, can someone please call and help us out?
I'm here to help you out with.
yes.
So yeah, thank you, Alaka, for doing
that.
That's a bit of fun.
Yeah, but Charlotte
last
background do
5
not look
minutes,
like
y'all.
that.
We in our last 5 minutes. I react with Prince and Alaka. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to speak. Both of you guys.
Okay.
Alaka, you can go first.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was saying that in regards to the 1.1 million, right? Those are the ratings this time round. And I just kind of feel like pretty much like everybody else at this point, and what Justin said earlier on, I think maybe they do need a break so that people can maybe miss it. But at the same time, it's like, what are they going to actually be able to come up with that is going to be interesting and new? Like, what can they actually think up, especially if they bring back the old cast? And I think that's where the problem lies. It's like, if they're refusing to explore the further into the lives of the ladies and just leave them basically just arguing all the time and things like that and twerking every now and then, what are they actually going to bring to the table? I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's
and we don't want them to have a family reunion in some big house or anything.
A family reunion?
Yeah, we don't want them to do like Love and Hip Hop did.
No.
Put them all in one house like Big Brother or something.
Oh, that was Basketball Wives too.
And that's pretty much what they did for for this little getaway though. I guess that's why they stretched this so many episodes, because they were in their house in Charlotte.
You giving them too much credit. They just
But if y'all boycotting the show, why are y'all talking about it though?
Because
we have to entertain you. You calling every night.
Right.
That's a way to boycott, but okay.
I mean, it's worth talking about.
I said boycott Bravo, which means don't watch it on the network. You can watch the show anyway.
I mean, I think you guys think, right? Maybe is it because maybe it needs to be moved to another network where they'll be able to do more justice to the ladies and their storylines? We think maybe Bravo and its, borderline appropriation, to be honest, at this point, is not worthy of hosting any shows that are portraying Black people.
Okay.
What do you think?
What do you mean? What do you mean about Black people? What do you mean by that?
Like, do you think that maybe Bravo shouldn't be the network to carry any reality shows that have Black cast members? Maybe if it's put on another network, maybe they'll be able to have a bit more respect and actually give a bit more leeway and actually portray the characters and the people within those shows a lot more better than Bravo would be willing to.
No,
Well, I feel like that's
Bravo
not
straight.
I feel like that's not a good resolution because, like, I want them to keep the same energy. We know they have the ability to produce great quality shows and work with really great budgets and tell great stories. And our girls deserve that. We shouldn't have to go to TV One to take what we can get
and bring Carlos King back.
So, okay, then what will it take then for them to be able to do that? What will it take at this point? Because obviously at the moment, people are divided and saying, oh, no, people only boycotting because of NeNe and this, that. But obviously, there's a bigger picture out here.
No, people don't say that only on here. People don't say that here in the States. Only on here.
You think it's only on here, Dre?
Yeah, nobody's talking about NeNe but the host of this show.
No, other people, like I've seen some of the comments, like even on the petition and stuff like that. People are saying that people are trying to boycott simply because of NeNe, but that's not really the case. You know what I mean? There's a bigger picture at hand. You know, the perfect example is the disparity in salaries that were between the Housewives of Atlanta, which was the highest rated at the time, and the Kardashians. You know,
NeNe is never going to be on your TV again.
Sorry?
Nobody is going to hire NeNe Leakes again.
It's not, again, I reiterate, not about NeNe Leakes.
Huh?
Not about NeNe Leakes. I reiterate, not about NeNe Leakes. What I'm talking about is the Kardashians versus the Real Housewives of Atlanta, where the House of Atlanta had higher ratings, but way lower salaries.
But look at the Kardashians. They have more Instagram followers and
higher salaries.
All right, hold on. This could go forever, and we've been talking about this for 2 hours. Hold on, let me get one last person in before I hang up on all y'all. React with Prince Christian. Hello, React. Okay, well, he or she ain't got nothing to say. Okay, well, okay, Alaka, you can take those last 2 minutes.
Alaka, can I say something?
Yes, certainly.
And hopefully, I mean, I don't know this for sure, but I feel like when it comes to that, you know, of course there's the racist undertones, but I feel like the Kardashians were paid because of their influence and what their influence could really bring to the entire brand. Our housewives, they get their money and they do what they do, and we don't really hear that much about them except what they're doing on the show for entertainment. But with the Kardashians, they're all over the place. They're
everywhere.
Yeah, it's
but
like
are they all over the place because they get that privilege of being all over the place and doing
That's
whatever?
what I was about to ask. Yeah.
You make your own. You can't make no excuses though, right?
You don't make your own privilege in this world, right? Come on.
Now. But I'm just speaking to, because people keep talking about their like judging it off ratings. In their case, I don't believe it's based off rating.
Exactly. Did you see Kylie's house though? She's staying in a $35 million house, and it's huge.
And then Chris plays the game. It's all about playing the game. Like, you
That's true, but like Michelle said though, like the housewives do not have the level of privilege that the Kardashians clearly have. That's a given.
And you're right. And
but with that said, like, should we also look at the fact that even if the housewives try to branch out and do more so that they can be able to expand their brands, which inadvertently obviously would help Bravo, would help the show, would help more sponsors and things like that. Do you see what I mean? They'll get higher paid sponsors during the show, etc., that sort of thing. Do you think the privilege kind of plays a part in the sense that even if they were higher in ratings, simply because of their skin color, they wouldn't open the doors for them no matter what? Yeah. Shall we try and put that into account?
Michelle, can I say something? You see how the Kardashians did their last show, their last season? You remember that, right? Everybody said this their last season. They said this their last season. But now they going over there to Hulu.
But see, I think the Kardashians are like...
Where they go at Hulu?
What's the name of it? Hulu, right?
Hulu.
Oh, Hulu. Okay.
Dre.
Y'all leave Dre alone.
That's a paid service, Dre.
Bless you.
Well, that's where they going to.
That's what just makes me love Dre.
All the reality shows on Hulu. All the reality shows on Hulu. Yeah.
Dre, I just want to say, I love you. And the way you talk is so cute sometimes. But I do want to say that the Kardashians, I think they deserve what they get paid.
Exactly.
Because if you think about it, they make money beyond the show. I mean, Kim is a billionaire. Kylie is a billionaire. I mean,
allegedly.
Well, allegedly, but at the very least, she's up at least 500 M's.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But I will say that
and like 20, is she like 2021?
Yeah.
That's
and I
crazy.
think that brings value to the show. Whether or not the show actually
They give the world their whole life. They sell their whole life. Like
That's
everything,
true.
the good and the bad, all day, every day. Like we're free to have it.
That's true.
But
Housewives don't really do that.
Yeah, you're right.
That's true.
Yeah.
But what do you do with 500 million? Like if you were 500 million, what do you do every day with your life?
I couldn't even begin to
Date all the
imagine.
black men in the industry.
And you know how much plastic surgery they got though?
I would love to get me some plastic surgery.
Put some melanin in that bloodline.
Okay,
before you go, Michelle, I have a quick question for you though. Before you go,
oh gosh, how many quick questions?
This is the last one. This is the last one.
Go ahead.
Okay, so NeNe Leakes, right? She, what? Can you tell us like how is Bravo racist though? Like, can we get some evidence?
Can I refer you to my previous video?
Right. They going back to the.
We hear her talking about it, but we don't see no proof.
Here in the final leg of this show.
We don't hear no proof. We want to see some proof. All we hear is her talking. Like, when are you going to sue or what? You just
thank you, Dre. Thank you for calling, Dre.
You doing too much talking.
You for hanging out.
Thank you for your services.
Picking up my baby picture. It's really
that is my daughter Jasmine.
So cute.
She's so cute. Look at her dimple.
That's
Daddy's little baby. That's my baby girl.
OG, honey. That baby picture is everything with the little Argyle dress on. I remember that.
No, that's my daughter Jasmine.
Hasn't changed.
Dre, can you put your IG in the private chat on the stream?
I don't know how to do the private chat.
Figure it out.
Yeah, he don't know how to do nothing.
Dre, you don't know how to do the private chat even today.
New York, Michelle is getting me a station. Michelle Justin, they're about to give me my own YouTube channel. So, I'll be on YouTube later this summer.
Okay.
Michelle Justin is going to help me out.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right. And my station is going to be real messy. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to try to get popular. So I'm going to be beefing with Michelle.
Oh.
Just playing. I'm gonna be beefing
with
Michelle.
Trey. Be yourself, honey.
Look, so I'm gonna be beefing with Michelle so I can get real popular. So me and Michelle, we're not gonna be friends in this summer. I'm gonna be beefing with her. Okay. Never that.
This New York, I put his IG in the private chat.
You don't know my IG.
I'm dead.
Ooh, the shade.
Yes.
But is there a reality show actually to do with bloggers and stuff? Has someone created that?
Of course.
Michelle turned it down several times.
Oh yeah, I did turn several down. Yeah.
But if you didn't know how to use the private chat, how did you read that?
Right.
Justin, my name is not Andrew.
I just wanted to prove that you could see it.
How to get in there?
Dre.
Because I put chat.
I just wanted to prove you could see it.
But if I put my Instagram name in the chat, can anybody else see it?
No.
Only the people who are on the stage right now can see.
What about the people that's in the back?
It is nobody in the back.
But what if they call though?
Just hurry up and do it, and we'll take it.
They haven't called, so nobody's in the back.
Or just put your fake one in there.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to put it in there. Can't nobody see it, right? Hold on.
Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me tonight.
Thank you, Michelle.
This was fun.
This was fun.
Alaka, I'm so happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you. It's been a minute, hasn't it?
What do we call it? He hung up himself.
Yes.
What has he hung up?
He hung up himself.
Look at what wait, what?
He got shook.
Put that away. At Gorilla Glue Girl.
Yeah.
He he was being shady. He hung up himself. So
I cannot.
Anywho, thank you, Alaka, for joining us tonight. Thank you, New York. Thank you, Dre. Thank you, especially my co-host Justin Diego. Y'all go check out Justin's channel, honey. He is binge worthy.
Tell him about my documentary.
Oh yeah, you tell him. He did. Okay, let me tell him. Ben Worthy did a documentary called "The Gorilla Glue Girl." Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna play it because he might strike my channel. But but he did a documentary and he worked so hard on it, and I was so proud of him because I'm like, instead of streaming services, because we don't watch the Housewives and all that anymore. Binge Worthy is over there creating his own documentary, child. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, I'm still watching that.
So he is a very, very, very great editor, producer, all of that. So definitely go check him out, honey.
I see you watched it all the way to the end. You passed the test.
Well, I always watch your videos. I'm a good friend. Like, I don't know if you be watching mine. You be coming through and like dipping in, dipping out, but I'll be watching your videos just because it did. So y'all go to Binge Worthy and his Gorilla Glue Girl documentary.
No, I'm definitely.
Yes. See, this is the professionalism that I'm talking about. That's why I love your channel, Binge Worthy, because it's like you just are just like so thorough.
Thank you so much.
His lives are classy, not like
classy. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. There's a certain
Binge gonna be cutting people off. They're like, okay, thank you, click.
Yeah.
Wendy Williams taught me you got to stay in control of your microphone.
Okay. But sometimes I just like to have fun and just let it go. It's fun.
No, I think when Michelle means to cut people off, she will cut them off. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. She's putting people off just like that, like literally completely out the studio.
I have. I do. But I like to let people have their say. So, I'm not too worried with it.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys, look, before I boot y'all out, thank you.
All right, guys. I'm going to make my way out before my back starts to hurt for being kicked out. So
yes.
Thank you.
Justin, it's been a pleasure as always. Miss Fake New York, love you loads. Michelle,
I love you always.
Loads. Loads. See you later, guys. Take care. Bye.
I need a load.
Miss New York.
Huh?
Will we see you back online anytime soon? I'm on your schedule.
Yes. I've been working like crazy. Yeah, huh?
I said you and Dre need to coordinate it. We need to have a night full of tomfoolery with just us.
Yes.
Can't invite Binge Worthy though, because he's too classy.
Yes. Yes. Girl, I'm a late night. I see you've been going live early in the afternoon, but yeah, I get all the notifications.
Oh, okay. Because I tried that. I thought I'd try to go live in, early in the day to see, what it's like, because I've never done that before. It was pretty good. I might try it again one day.
Yeah, I missed it. I was at work. But yeah, we'll definitely yes. We have to have a true reunion, and I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, New York, for calling in.
Yes, I love you so much, Michelle. I love you, Justin. I love you, Alaka, Dre, everybody in the chat. This is just such an amazing moment. And I'm okay.
Take your Oscar and go, girl.
Yes. Bye, girl.
Say medical records one time for you go.
Medical records.
Ooh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Can I stay around for the outro?
Who, you?
Mm-hmm.
Of course you can. I was just going to thank people. Oh, wait a minute. I got to do my thing. Go ahead, talk, Justin, while, I get,
Oh.
Go ahead,
I was looking at the comments.
Tell me something good.
Tonight was a really good show. The 2 hours went by fast.
It did. I didn't even
You only had half a topic.
I know, right? And then I don't know where we went from there. And then you got in the mud, stopped mudslinging and stuff. I'm like, oh, Justin, I didn't know you had the shade in you. Then again, yes, I did. I've always known. I'd like to thank the people who donated to tonight's show. For some reason, the YouTube studio is not showing me who you are, but I know who you are, and I will. I definitely appreciate you. I also appreciate the people who sent super chats. You are amazing. If you'd like to give to Justin, it is Justin Diego at Justin Diego. I don't know why he didn't put it in there, but. Yeah, I gave him full free press and promotion for his channel, honey. You go over and give him a click and a view. That is worth more than super chat sometimes.
Amen.
And so, yeah. So, anything else you'd like to say before we go? Just want to get a benediction.
That's it. Thank you for everybody who came in tonight and kept it classy. And, shout out to everybody who fell a little short. Not going to say any names, Dre. But no, it's always fun. And thank you for inviting me.
Well, okay. Thank you. Well, you guys, go ahead, put them aliens in the air. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, all of that. Thank you for somebody else just sent sent you to it. I love your show and keep dragging junkie. Okay. Thank you.
They love to be petty.
The cash outs be shady, honey. The cash outs be shady. But I appreciate everyone who cashed out tonight. Oh, I could at least say thank you to the cash apps. I can see them, even though I can't see the super chat. Joyce, thank you. Joyce Noble, Mildred Williams, Johnny McCoy, and Sherry Shine, Ivy Sullivan, and Chase Ryder. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank y'all, my members and my Patreon members, for hanging out in the chats. Also, thank you to just the subscribers and the trolls. We had a few trolls in there today that I had to block. I had to block some trolls. But anyway, what you about to say, Justin?
Said block.
Blockity block, block, block. All right, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Indie Pot.
I don't never know how to go. I just want to go. How can I just go? Hold on. Good night.